is far more common than it used to be. Some people may not like it, but that's the way of the modern NBA. Change is inevitable, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
Now here's Jordan. He had 40 points in the win against Miami.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. Had a couple of important block shots in that game, so good all-around effort.
Here's Dellavedova. 6-point game. Love dishes to LeBron. Miller outside. And there's the pass to Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And it's Miller penetrating. He kicks to James. The dish to Dellavedova. Feeds it to Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And it's 6 points for Love. Bulls trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Dellavedova. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Miller on the wing. LeBron against Butler. James kicks to Miller. Back to James. Love with the screen on Butler. James with the bucket. James has got 8 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical.
I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Jordan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
James has a 2-pointer. Misses off the right iron. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Tune in next Sunday, March 13th. Brooke Lopez and the Brooklyn Nets take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. Don't miss it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Jordan, he's in at shooting guard. Mirotic is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He had 40 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. He's even half as good as he was that night. It should be enough.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Irving. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. To the wing right side. Scola passes to Irving. 5 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
That's it.
And you know this, man.
Pau Gasol. .141 left in the first half of basketball. Irving dishes to Love. Irving kicks to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. It's LeBron with the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Bulls have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Jordan kicks to McDermott. Back to Jordan. Pass to Heinrich. And there's the feed to Mirotic. And James pulls it down.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him. That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Pulls up on the elbow. The rebound by Gibson.
Well, offensively, they've kind of settled for outside shots so far.
You know, I don't know if they're shying away from contact, Steve, but their free throw attempts also down from the first quarter.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Jordan. Dishes to LeBron. Back to Irving. From the arc. Shot is no good, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
17 seconds left in the first half. James left side. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts in the game right here.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
That one misses. Here's Jordan. And the first half ends in a close one. Bulls lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball. LeBron, how do you feel about the team and its performance tonight?
We're doing a good job. We're on the road. You know, our shooters, we missed a couple at the end. Wish would have went in, but they're going to continue to shoot. But it's going to be a big second half for us. So we got to continue to play like we did in the first.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection. And we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see it.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. We've seen Money really having a great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
What a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. And it's Dalembert in at the 5. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Dion Waiters.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Rose against Irving. He feeds it to James. In low to Dalembert. Good, and the assist goes to James. Dalembert's got his second bucket.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
And so here is Chicago. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home.
I'll tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns. Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving drives in, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Chicago making a switch here. Noah's checked in. Here's James. Noah with the block. But they recover it. Dalembert passes to James. He dishes it to Dalembert. Waiters gets a wide open look for the tie. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Outside Jordan. And that one is stuck right through. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.